Okay,
I
cool.
think I'm recording on my end.
Cool.
I'm trying to send that.
Okay. Yeah, mainly I just wanted to like catch up and ask y'all I really just wanted to get y'all perspective of the whole process, like from y'all end. Because for me, like because I was working on it for so long
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of it was like on me, like most of the work was on me to do like by myself after we finished filming everything. Like I was really just like focused. And I always would feel bad. 'Cause I'm like, damn, I didn't update them or nothing.
No, it's actually pretty, it was pretty nice. It's like, but it was surprising when I did my final like reading.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my goodness, I'm already done because the experience was
yeah.
nice. You were really sweet. And I was like, just surprised overall that you even like remember because you said you heard it over a video years ago. I
Yes,
was
it was
just so
literally
surprised. But it's been a very
mhm.
nice experience. I enjoyed the whole experience. It was just a really good time.
Awesome. I love that. So like for you, was that like a long 2 years or did it seem like it was
Yeah, I forgot what. Yeah, kind of. But again, it was just because again, like you said, animation itself is a very time-consuming, hard process.
mhm.
So again, it might be different for me from you because again, you might have been working on it and I just couldn't see because again, I'm just reading lines. But
Yeah.
it was reasonable because again, I couldn't even think about doing a process like that. It takes time. It's
It
understandable.
does.
And
It does. And the whole
yeah.
time I would be giving myself like the most unrealistic goals. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna finish this by next
Yes,
week.
I remember we
And then
spoke about that.
be
You
like,
did jail last year or something. Yes, I said that stuff takes time. Were you like a one woman band, or did you have like, other people who were doing
it
background?
would take like months. Moving,
Oh.
she did it. If it's moving, I did it. If it's not moving, she did it. So I did have some help. But
Hmm.
like it's pretty simple to just be like, okay, this is the background we need. And then she do it so quick, like she's really like fast. Do it so quick, send it to me. And then like most of the backgrounds we reused. So it wasn't like she needed to be working like constantly, you know? Like
Hmm.
a lot of the backgrounds are throughout the episodes. So it wasn't too much like workload on her. But with me having to animate each character, like saying all the lines, like sometimes I'll be like, damn, why do we write so many lines? Like, why do they talk so much? This is a lot. But I'm like really happy with how it came out, like animation wise. So I look at like my old animations before I had an iPad and before I was using Procreate, like they look so dusty. And these ones look so like nice and crisp.
Oh,
So
so did you
I'm
start
really
off
excited.
using a different like system when you first started the thing?
It wasn't really, I mean, I don't know if you can call it a system for real. It was really just me. Like I would draw the animation like on paper, like frame by frame, and then I would
Oh,
take pictures of them on my phone and put it on Photoshop and then color it in on Photoshop each frame. Like it was a lot. And
well,
that was a terrible
it
process. And
seemed
I was
like
doing that all that
time.
on a laptop with like the trackpad. I didn't even have like a pencil or nothing. So yeah,
It
that shit
is
was hard.
okay.
That shit was so hard. But I'm so grateful for Procreate. Like their animation thing is really easy to use. And they're coming out with a new one. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see they're coming out with a new animation app?
Yes, that one was pretty dope. I liked it. I thought they already
Mm-hmm.
dropped it because I seen a couple people using it. I don't know if it was like
Oh, did they?
I seen a couple
Damn, they
people
might have.
using the little animation app. It's
Oh
pretty
shit, they
cool.
might. I need to. I didn't even notice. I knew they was dropping it really soon. Like when they announced it, it wasn't like a long wait or anything.
That one I can. Do you ever plan on doing any other sh like little short stories in the future, or would you like to work
Definitely.
on other?
Yeah, I think after this project is like fully released, I'll probably just do some shorts with Kali and Six just to keep promoting the show. And then eventually I'll just move on to like other characters and just other like random short stories.
Do you have any
But
like
I will
in
definitely be hitting
mind?
y'all up. Like I
Please
love working with
do.
y'all.
I
Huh?
promise I got better at voice acting and I got range now, okay? I got some range on me now.
Yes.
Yes, like I was so
No,
like
yeah, I can definitely see both of y'all like gain more confidence.
yes, I loved her character. I don't know
Hmm.
what happened, but I just ended up falling in love with like Holly so much. It, her character was the best.
I think that's how everybody's gonna feel.
Yeah, like it fit
Because
her.
Kali is funny. I feel like
Yeah, the
everybody's gonna
voice
feel.
fit perfectly and the attitude. I loved it.
Hmm. I'm really excited for everybody to like meet both of the characters. Like that's my favorite part about it, and that's how I know that I'm gonna lean more into like animation rather than like
Mm-hmm.
acting and like live action stuff. Because I definitely had more fun animating
You did?
and doing voice acting. Yeah.
Okay. What brought you on the this project? Like, what made you want to do your own? Or what brought on the creativity of this one? Like, what did you see anything that inspired it, or no, it's just something you always wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always wanted to make cartoons, like literally since I was a little kid, always been obsessed with cartoons and I always wanted to make my own. But with this one, I was more so like the initial goal was to explore all of my different like
Mm-hmm.
talents and just explore everything. I wanted to do acting, I wanted to do directing, I wanted to do voice acting, animation, like I wanted to try everything. So this is like the perfect project for me to try everything all at one time. So even when it was like, even though it was a long process, I think the reason why I didn't get tired of it, I never got bored of this project because I was doing so many different things. Like sometimes I was doing voice acting, sometimes I was like, in the beginning, I was writing,
Mm-hmm.
then I was doing the acting, then I was doing just editing, like not animation, but literally just editing the videos together. So it was a lot. And then just creative directing. I directed 2 music videos for this project. So it's so much jam packed into this little like series.
That's cool though. The music videos. I remember you
Mm-hmm.
spoke about them. They already filmed and everything, and they edited.
So yeah, they're well. The first one's edited, and the first one is literally in the first episode. So you'll see that
Mhm.
on Friday. And then the second music video is just like a promo that goes with the first episode. But I'm waiting for the artist to get back to me because like um the thing that I edited, like I'm not a music video editor. This is my only second time editing a music video. So I don't think he really liked what I had came up with, to be honest. Not just he wasn't like rude about it or anything, but he's an actual artist, like not just in the show, but he is an artist, like a rap
Mhm.
artist. And so he has a friend that usually edits his music videos, and I think he has like a different standard for what he wanted it to look
Ah,
like. So he was like, he's gonna get his friend to do it. I'm like, cool. I have no problem with that. Like, I want you to be happy with it because you're the one that's in it. I'm not in the music video. You are. It's your song. So go off. So we wait for him to get back with that edit. But the song's already done. We already like filmed everything, and is the concept is really cool. Like I think it's gonna be like it's gonna come out really good because I like what I came up with, but I'm fully aware that like I don't have the resources or the experience to
mhm.
like edit it. I was struggling trying to edit that music video, so I'm sure his friend will come up with something way better. And I'm like, go off. We can wait. It don't matter. I wanted to release it the same day, like on Friday,
Yeah.
same day. So, but if it takes a little bit longer, like that's not a big deal. Like we waited 2 whole years for this project, so it's is really okay if it takes another extra week or so or whenever. Like I was like, take your time. It's cool. Whenever the video comes out, it'll be worth it.
So do you have a schedule on like what you gonna be posting as for days?
For promo, or you mean just the videos,
Promo, yeah,
the
for promo. Do you
series?
have said yeah?
Yeah. So for the rest of this week, I have like a countdown thing that I'm doing.
Mhm,
Like
yeah.
I just posted that the Falcon thing yesterday. That's like our day
Mhm.
4. Today I have I think Kali. It's another little like animation of Kali that just says 3 days, and then there's going to be one with the Malachi character. I haven't made that one yet. I need to make that one today or tomorrow. And then when it's one day left, it's a animation of 6 holding like a
Mhm.
sign that says 1 day. It's really cute. So that's why I just have something to post like every day just to try to be consistent. And then after that, I have different um, promo videos and like pictures that I have planned for each episode. So just trying to be consistent and post as much as I can, and also trying to figure out TikTok and figure out how to like post on there and get some promo over there too.
So yeah, TikTok is a it seems simple, but it is very little it's a little complicated once you actually get down to it. So yeah, but it
Mm-hmm.
would be a good way to
Do you use TikTok to promote your stuff?
I use TikTok, but again, I'm not as savvy as come to
Yeah.
like editing videos and stuff like that. But it would be a great way to promote
Mm-hmm.
the series as well. Get a lot of
Yeah, I
people
always hear everybody say like it's so easy to grow on TikTok, and I'm like, all right, we gonna see.
if done right.
Yeah, we gonna see. Where are you still in Florida?
I am still in Florida, but just a different area.
Where are you at now?
I'm in Orlando right now.
Okay, okay. Because we're I'm planning on working with this it's like a children's bookstore but it's
Mhm.
like very mission oriented where they're very much all about like diversity and like LGBTQ things. And so they have really cool like children's books that are I've never seen so many books with like black and brown people on them, like really
Oh,
awesome. My friend works there. So I was talking to the owner and we're planning on having a watch party at the end of the series release. So like when episode
really?
6 is coming out, we're gonna premiere it at the bookstore and watch all the episodes.
Really? You know I'm gonna
Yes.
drive down. You in Florida,
Yes, I'm
right?
like, please do. November
Girl,
3rd.
to me, like if it's like over like 30 minutes to an hour, I'm like that's normal. It's just
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
down. Just yes, let me know. I'll be happy to drive down
Awesome.
to see.
I'm still working all the details out with
Mm-hmm.
her. So we're gonna get like an Eventbrite link and everything, so you can like
Mm-hmm.
buy. It's gonna be a free event, so you won't have to buy a ticket, but you'll like reserve a ticket, so you can have a reserve like spot because there's
Yeah.
like the 44 people capacity. I don't know if it's gonna be that many people, but we'll see. But yeah, November 3rd is the day that we're looking at. So
Okay.
mark that on your calendar.
I definitely gonna mark that on my calendar.
I don't know. It's probably gonna be in the afternoon though, so I don't know if you'll have. I think that's a Saturday. I don't know if you work on Saturdays or whatever,
Or is
but
it? It doesn't matter. I could definitely just request it off
okay.
because I
Okay.
would love to see it.
Okay. Well, also, I want to ask you which episode is your favorite? Which episode you like looking forward to seeing the
My favorite
most?
one is when we did the chant when we was like in with the because I that was the one I kept on messing up. Remember when she was telling her like
Was it
yes.
episode 2?
Let me see
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
because I have it in my thing. I'm put a heart on it because it does. It's so nice to go back in and reread them. It's because again, like you said, we started two
The
years
scripts.
ago. So that was crazy to see it again all come out now. I would love to see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Why do I have this so far gone in my thing?
Because it was a long time ago.
Oh yes. Oh yes, the good vibe. Yeah, it was. I believe it was. No, that was the last episode.
The vibes only. Did she say that in that too?
Let me see. Oh, I like that one. I
No, you
believe
might be
it
thinking
was.
of the promo because I remember I had messaged you also to give me this. It was the same like mantra for the promo
Yeah.
videos,
Okay, so that was the
but
pro. I was thinking of the
originally
promo
that
one.
that mantra in episode 2.
Oh goodness, that one.
Episode 2 is crazy.
Yes, I
The
actually
retail
wanted
nightmare
to.
episode.
Yes, that one was also a good one too. But my favorite one would have to be with the devil smokes back.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable that it's my first gig, so I was very, very nervous.
Yeah.
But that one would have to be my first one. Six has a lot of parts, a little bit more parts than that one. And again,
Yeah.
it's really just really cool in general.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I love episode 4. That's my favorite episode too. That's the one I'm like the most excited for.
Yes, Beelzebub.
Yes. That episode is so crazy, like from start to finish. And that's
How
one of
did
the
you?
episodes. That one and episode 2 are the longest episodes,
Mhm.
and those are the ones that like they kind of like exceeded my imagination. Like as we were writing it, we were writing like all this crazy stuff, and as I'm editing it, at first I was like, how am I going to animate that? Like how am I going to make it look like what we wrote? But then after I kind of like got in my groove, because I edited those
Mhm.
2 episodes last, because I edited them like from the easiest ones to the hardest ones. So those are the hardest ones. I edited those last. And by the time I got like more skills and kind of like knew what I was doing, honestly, like the way those episodes came out looks even better than what I imagined. So I'm
Mhm.
really excited for both of those episodes.
What made you? So you say you have multiple writers on this? Like how many
Multiple what?
writers?
Oh,
You
just
said
me and one other person, me and Sean.
okay. So how did you come up with this one though? Like what made you want to do this one?
Um, we didn't. like initially I was like just trying to make like skits and stuff. Like it wasn't even supposed to be like a whole storyline. That's where he came in because he's
Yeah.
the person kind of like as we were writing, he would ask me certain questions and like kind of just gave an organization to the whole series because I just had all these random ideas with no structure at all. Like there's gonna be random episodes. They weren't gonna be connected at all. But once he came in and was helping me write, he started asking questions and we started developing different characters and like actually developing a storyline. So I give him all the credit. Like he's the reason why the series actually has a consistent like
Organization.
story. Yeah, because I was not. It was just gonna be like random skits and stuff and like random animations if it were up to me by myself. So I'm so grateful that we wrote that together because it's a completely different series than what I was imagining.
That was dope. I wish I can restart it because I'm telling you, girl, these vocals.
No, they're
But
so good. Like
again,
I'm
it's
so
really
glad
cool
that
to
like
see the like
y'all were my
organization
first,
of it.
huh?
It's so nice to see like you said, the organization of it. And like it's really cool. I love it.
Yeah, but I'm grateful for y'all because like y'all were so easy to work with and like y'all were my first choices for both characters. Like it wasn't like an audition thing where with the other characters I had to audition a little bit, but for the most part everybody was sort of my first
Yeah.
like choice. But with you two, like I immediately knew like I knew I wanted you and Taryn to do these characters, and I'm so glad that it just fits so perfectly. Like y'all voices, I
No,
could not imagine anybody else doing the voice for his character.
no, I'm happy, like you said, like you like thought about me, and even like despite us never even meeting in person, you felt my energy and knew like I will fit the character to a T, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm. So I don't even remember when I started following you. I don't remember we became like mutuals or how we became mutuals.
Me
But like I
either.
remember watching your stories. It's been a long time. I was watching one of your stories like years before we wrote this series, like at least a year or two before the series. And I don't remember if I even reached out to you when act. Did I ask you?
Yes, there's like you can if you go back in our messages, like yes,
Yeah.
remember
Okay. I was like,
you
I'm pretty
asked.
sure I asked
You
you.
said I
It's like,
remember I heard your voice on a video.
yeah.
Then
Okay,
you
okay,
put
okay.
yes, that's why I was like, wow, you remember that?
Definitely. Like some people just have very significant voice, and you have a very significant voice. So I was just like, this is the per. Like I don't want nobody else for this character.
No, you
like,
really like pushed me even
like,
to like after this to look for seek for more like act like voice acting gigs
mm-hmm.
because again I did not expect people to like actually like my voice. It was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
right. You should. You really should. Like you can do that shit for a living. I swear. Like some people is like made for voice acting. Like I feel like you would do it so easily.
As I said, if you have any other projects in the future, please, I will
Mm-hmm.
happily do it again. It was so.
You know I will.
Are you
I
still
like
doing the
the way
coloring
that.
book?
Yeah, we're still gonna do the coloring book. I'm almost done with it. Like I have probably like 20 different pages already.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get to at least like 25. And hopefully I can have that made and like have like physical copies of it for the
Mm-hmm.
release so I can sell it there. I feel like that'd be cool. I'm definitely gonna have some sticker packs there just to like give
Oh,
out and like
definitely.
yeah. So there'll be some stuff to like take home for sure. Um because I really want the merch to be like stuff that people can like decorate their space with rather than like clothing. Um, I might do some t-shirts, but I'm not really pressed about that. More so, I want to do
Mm-hmm.
like tangible stuff that people can actually like use and like decorate with. Let me see what other questions I want to ask you. I know you said it was challenging for that like mantra part, but like in general, do you feel like there was any challenging parts with voice acting, just like trying to like stretch your range or just like trying something new? What was the most challenging part?
Like you said, since it was my first time doing voice acting, I was kind of nervous with my parts because I don't know, again, about the range of being comfortable with my voice. Because again,
Mm-hmm.
was self-conscious, like, do she wants me to sound like this? Does she like my voice? Like, understandable, you picked me for a reason.
Yeah,
But again, being my first time, I did not know how to go about it or how to say my
yeah,
lines properly. So it was an experience with, again, reading and getting it right and saying it
mm-hmm.
to where you think it will fit the character or like that.
Mhm. Yeah, I think
And
that's another reason why I'm like so excited for you guys to see it, because that's another thing I realized, that throughout the process, the only person who have seen like the full episodes are me, the guy who helped me write it, and Brianna has seen most of them too. I think she's seen all of them at this point. One who did the backgrounds. But like I can't imagine like what it's gonna feel like for y'all to like have done those voice like done the voice parts so long ago, and then finally get to see like how I edited it, especially because I didn't even edit it in order. So I think like the first episodes I were asking y'all to like record is not even the first episode. I think I did like episode five
yes, I
first.
think it was like out of like when I noticed towards the end, like it was like not in the it was like not
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So I don't know. I can't wait to see like how y'all feel about it, and like
Yes.
just because both of y'all did like multiple takes for each line, so you get to see like which
Which one
one
you
was
use?
the
Yeah,
one that
which
like
one
fit the
you use?
best, and yeah,
I said, but again,
yeah,
I got
it's gonna be
comfortable
so
more
cool.
towards the ending of the project to where the point where I
Hmm.
got this, I got it down. I want to redo it.
For sure, for
It's
sure.
like so, but it was literally a great first experience, and I can't wait. Hopefully, we
Hmm.
work on more projects.
We will. We definitely will, because whenever I meet somebody who like we collaborate so easily, that itself will inspire me to like want to work with you again, because like I never had any issues. Like there were other people who I had helping me out with like voice stuff who would just like never get back to me, or it was just like taking forever to respond. Um just things that just wouldn't work out. And I'm like, if it's not like
Yeah,
Donnicia and Taryn, like that, y'all understand
you
it.
should see me, girl. You tell me a set time, I'll be gunning my car. Like, come on,
Literally, I'm like, if
bro.
y'all don't come
Like,
through, like, I don't want to work with you. So it's like
yes.
that. Y'all are literally the same.
I said it's just very important.
I
Like
was
when
like,
you agree to someone's project to be on time, it just makes sense. It makes way.
yeah, and I'm like, I understand you have lives. My thing is like, at least just tell me, like,
Yeah,
okay, I can't do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. Just communicate with me. That's really the big thing. But I remember somebody who I reached out to help me with the one of the characters in episode 2. She kept like saying, "Oh yeah, I'll get it to you tomorrow, or I'll get it to you like at like." She'll even say a specific time. She was like, "Oh yeah, 4:30 on Wednesday," and then the day will come and like I'd hear nothing from her, and I'm like, "Hello," but
oh,
that
like
ended up working out.
okay.
It
As
was
I said,
fine
that's the
because
only difficulty, like when not having like people like in your area. You gotta rely on
yeah,
message back type thing.
yeah, nobody was from here. Like literally, everybody's like I didn't get to work with
Better.
anybody in person. Everybody's kind of just like, I'm sending you the thing, send it back to me. So, but I mean, that shouldn't be an issue. Like I
I was
said,
like,
with
did it
y'all, it
make
was
it
never.
hard though, like with audio, if you like had want them to sound a certain way or there's something like in the audio that you hear? Was it harder that way?
Um, I didn't really have that many challenges. I think
Like you were saying?
sometimes, like with certain takes, like with you and Taryn, there'd be certain ones where like I could tell you guys were like closer or further away from the mic. But because you guys gave me multiple takes, like I was able to work with it easily. Like I
Okay.
didn't have any major challenges. And not anything that like I like this is your first voicing gig. This is my first project like this. So I very much like have so much grace with y'all. Like it's not like I'm like this needs to be professional. This needs to be perfect. Blah blah blah. Like this is my first time. This whole project is very much experimental. Like I just want to have fun and kind of just play and just enjoy the process. So I didn't really take anything so seriously where it's like I couldn't work with everything. Like I
Yeah.
made it work. Whatever, I made it work. If it wasn't like if it was really off, then I would like there was very few times I had to like hit y'all up and go, oh, can you do this part again? But for the most part, y'all had it down like that. Like it was nothing.
So is it something you like being a
Um,
creative director? Like, saying how the project will
I
go.
do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You put that on your
And I
resume.
like doing casting directing. No,
Really, really.
literally, literally.
That's it. You literally did a whole project to the point where you can put this on your resume, bro.
I have to. That and
Good.
like casting directing was really fun too. Like just
Really?
seeing people auditions and like picking like which part they would fit for was really fun. And everybody just did a really amazing job. Like again, episode 4 is like you get to see everybody in that episode. So I'm really excited for that. Like everybody every character is in episode 4. So that's really exciting.
Was that one hard to the Beelzebub one, you know, the
Hmm.
was that one, did it come out like when animating it, did it come out the way that you envisioned it?
Yeah, the animations came out perfect. It was that one was more so challenging with the live action footage because one of the scenes, my audio is like it was terrible. Like I guess I had the mic in my shirt or in my hoodie or whatever.
Oh, okay, it was
So
like
I had to finesse that shit. So that shit is very like it's a little wonky. But honestly, this project, like I said, is so experimental. I just roll with it. I'm like, I know this part looks crazy, but this is my baby. Like I don't even care. Like
was it
I did
just the
my
audio?
yeah. The audio is crazy. I
You
fixed
ever
it
thought about
to
like recording over it?
you'll see. You'll when you see it, you're gonna know
Because I
exactly what
look
you're
at
seeing.
so now I'm getting curious. Like, what do you mean? I want to see it so
You're
bad.
gonna
I said,
see.
what you talking about?
You're gonna see it. You're gonna laugh because you're gonna be like,
But in
oh, that's what she
general,
was
did the
talking.
project turn out the way you wanted? Like,
Definitely, yeah. Like I said, like it exceeded my expectations because there's a lot of things that we wrote because this it has a very like trippy, like psychedelic theme
was that what I'm
throughout
going
it.
for?
Yeah, and so there's a lot of parts where we would write like, "Oh, Susan goes through like a portal or something crazy like that," and when I got to animating it, I'm like, "What the hell? How am I supposed to animate that?" So it was fun just like playing around with it, and it definitely came out really cool, like
The
really
live
cool.
action scenes though, where did you film them? Like, where did you go, or how did you film those?
We got lucky that my friend, the one who helped me write it, his name is Sham. At the time of us filming it, he had his own place, maybe about 45 minutes from where I live. So we would just all meet up at his house, and he had like a den that he wasn't using, like a like living room type area that was just empty.
Oh,
And so we would just set everything up in there and film in there, and we just had like green screens everywhere. It was crazy. Oh no, not the meeting go in 10 minutes.
I was like, I didn't know we had a timer for
Wow.
these.
Either. Okay, well, let me see if there's any other things I need to ask you that were
Okay.
important. I did want to ask, like, so for future, just for me to like, uh, just for like, constructive feedback for me
Yeah.
as a like director, what do you think would have added to the experience? Like, would you like to be updated more, or like see more clips? Like, what do you think would make it better?
The update would have been perfect. So I know like if because I honestly I thought the project like was scrapped a little bit. So again, don't laugh. I'm serious. I was a little worried, but I didn't want to ask. Because again,
Yeah,
I didn't know creative wise, as a creative myself, I understand life happens and some stuff can back up, and I didn't want to
yeah.
bombard you with that. So that would have been good. And then also I will have liked to at least seen at least a couple clips. I already show I remember you showed me at the end, but I wanted to see a couple clips so I
Hmm.
can like myself just want to make sure that it flows and how I sound
Yeah.
to hear it. Because again, I feel like after the ones that you showed me, I feel like maybe six voice could have been a little I should have like pitched it up a little bit. Because
Mm.
again, she just seemed
Okay.
like a very, very energetic, happy person. So I feel like if I squeaked it up a little bit, it would have been better.
Okay.
But just basically the update would have been lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, and I figured that because there was definitely times where like this year was the first year I ever had to have like, or not had to, but this is the first year I had full time jobs. Like my whole life, I've just been doing like
Yes.
cute little part time jobs, just getting
Yes.
by.
That
And this
transition
year,
can kill
I
you.
accidentally, yeah, accidentally ended up in a full time job, and I was like 40 hours. I
You
was
said
like, oh my god,
accidentally.
yeah, because it was supposed to be part time, and they had no employees, so they had me there full time. So it was there
Like
definitely accident.
that's what I said,
And I
like
was,
literally all that time I had when like when I was recording, because I was like part-time transition, because
yeah,
it go by so fast too, or you get like stuck
yeah,
in a cycle. Just a
for
hit.
sure.
I miss
And so
you.
yeah, there was definitely times where like I and also when I first started this project and like when you guys were giving me the first initial record, like first year of this project, I didn't have a job at all. So I had plenty of time and then everything was moving really fast. So once I started
Mhm.
working, I was so stressed. Like you don't understand how I would be like crying in my car. Like I'm not supposed to be at this job right now. I'm supposed to be working on my project. Like I'd be so mad.
Yes. I
There would be like
remember, I low key
that
remember your little story. I believe you posted about it, like being free of
yeah.
it, and you finally. That's what I said. I was so happy because, like, again, as a creative, you don't. I literally thought I was the same way. Like, I can do it. It's not hard. I can balance it.
Mm-hmm.
one or it will be canceled. Like something will not be getting done. As I
No,
said,
for
like sometimes it makes it so hard to have a creative mindset when you're in a 9 to 5. It'll
real.
drain you. Like you have no creative like mindset, nothing. And again, you already
Yeah,
started like, and it's so weird because again, you started off with all this energy at have like when you're part time because again, you got time to yourself. Stuff will
yeah,
really kill it, and I'm still facing that now. Like creative block
yeah.
can kick your butt when you're at a 9 to 5.
It will, because like when you're at a 9 to 5, you don't get to like express yourself creatively. Like you're just
You do
going with the
not.
motion.
You look plain. You will look plain.
I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, that there was definitely like moments where I would go like 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks without even like touching the project, and I
Touching.
was depressed. I would be so sad. I was like, "This is not what I'm supposed to be doing." So mad. So I was so
Understandable.
to finally get a break and be able to get back to it consistently. Because before I had a job, I was working on it consistently like 5 days a week, at least
Yeah.
for like 4 hours a day. Like I was like peak happiness. And then as soon as I got a job, and it was like once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe an hour here and there, like, oh my God, I was going through it. And I feel like that's really what made the process take so long, because I couldn't get a consistent schedule
Yeah.
around my jobs because they weren't even consistent. Like I didn't even have a consistent schedule at the 9 to 5. It was random every week. So
Mm-hmm.
I could not catch up. Like that job was destroying me.
I'm happy. Are you like done with it? You haven't.
Oh yeah, I'm like right now I literally don't have a job. I'm interviewing for jobs, trying to get something part-time soon, as soon as possible. But I have not been working for the past 2 months, for August and all of this month. And that's why I was able to finish the project, because it wasn't that much left. But I knew that if I had a job, I would not be able to finish it.
In
Like,
the time frame that you want it.
yeah, like at this point, it's been 2.5 years. Like I'm ready to finish this project. I've grown so much as a person that like I can feel the separation starting to happen. Like I still relate to the project because I'm still in the situation, but I can feel myself growing from it, if that makes
Yes,
sense.
and it's like
So it's like, right.
onto something new type thing.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm so excited that finally we have a release date. Like finally it's coming out, because it's time. Like
It's time to grow.
it's
Yeah.
time for this.
Do you have
Yeah,
like
I'm so
anything
excited.
in store?
Do
Do
I
you know
have
what
what?
you like to do next, like your next project, or like do you have any?
No, not yet. I want to take a break. Like I want to take a break for at least like a month or so and just do nothing. I mean, I'll still be promoting this project, but like I don't want. I'm probably not gonna move on to anything like super quickly. And then
Mhm.
also I want to get back to painting. I miss
I was gonna
painting
ask
so
you,
much. A
like,
painting that, yeah, I have a painting I started so long ago, like right, probably right before this series, and I never
mhm.
finished it because I've been too focused on this. Like I haven't let myself do anything else but this project. So I, yeah, definitely ready to like give my brain some space and like just see what comes to me.
Okay, that's good though. I'm most happy you're getting your groove back. Especially, I hope you get it back with the art because again, being a creative person and not having that outlet,
Mm-hmm.
like you're going crazy.
Literally, like, I was having like migraines every day for 2 weeks because I was so stressed out. It
Yeah.
was a lot.
I'm happy it's still coming to like fruition and stuff though. Like it's finally coming to close.
Yeah,
You deserve that.
that's what I should have been giving y'all like monthly updates. That's probably what I'll do in the future if I do a project this long again, like a monthly update at least.
Hmm.
But I know that like there was probably months at a time where I didn't speak to y'all at all. And it's like they probably think I'm not even doing this, but I've never stopped working on it. Like
That's what I
for
said.
the
Like
whole two and a
I
half years, I never stopped working on it.
That's what I said.
So
It might have been
I
just
worked.
like a personal life thing because again, you can get caught out real fast.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to pressure you to
Yeah.
keep on like, hey, what's going on? Like I understand like it
Mm-hmm.
takes time. It's not like a quick project. And again, animation and live action, it was gonna take some
Yeah.
editing. I was like, it was gonna take some minute, a moment, and I was okay with waiting.
Yeah. So thank God. That's why I love y'all, because y'all literally be
Like,
perfect
girl,
collaborators.
understood. Like, understood.
Mm-hmm.
No harsh feelings.
Love that. Love that. Okay. Well, I don't know if we even have any time left,
We
but
have
I'm
two
gonna
minutes.
go. Okay. Well, I'll end it now so we don't get cut off.
Of
But
course. I recorded on my end. I'm not really sure. Were you able to record on yours?
no, I wasn't. So
Okay.
whatever video you get, just email it to me.
Of course, I got you.
Okay, perfect. I'll be in touch probably on Friday with
Hmm.
the the release stuff, and if there's anything else I need for like promo, I will let you know.
Please let me know. I'll be happy to help.
So I know one time we were talking about like a puppet thing, and I still feel like
Yes.
that'd be cool.
The little,
Yeah, so
yes.
I will. That'd be so much fun.
If you do, please let me know if you do, because yes, that was a cool idea and I loved that one.
For sure. Okay.
I
All
got
right,
you.
girl. Thank you so much.
Of course, I don't know how to get it. How do you get the recording?
I think it's when you end it. When
When
it
it ended?
ends, it'll
Okay, I'm a stop it and end it, and then I will send it.